All right, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast Trials weekly therapy number 19, the recent therapies here, and we are doing one of the brand new MK challenges that came out with this weekly, and it is Shut Down the Factory. We just in the last video completed Tilt the Scales of Justice, which is the other new one, and we're taking this one on with Increased Threat, Increased Traps, and Unreliable Doors, which earlier in this weekly we completed it as well with 0 variators, so should be interesting. Once again, I forgot to swap out my invisible amp, so we are rocking Stun, Noise Reduction, Visible, Incognito, remnants from the Pervert the Futterman trial. I would normally be taking Strong Arm, I believe, for this one, but in my first run through of this, since I was doing the trial for the first time and had no idea about anything, I pretty much just ran straight through and did the objectives and hit the buttons like whenever they were ready or completed. What I want to try this time around is completing all of the panels to activate the buttons and then running through and hitting the buttons one by one to shut down the factory all at once. Kind of seems a bit more thematic to do it that way while simultaneously maybe being a better strategy for the trial itself. So we open up the garage door to get on inside, and we gotta follow these pesky wires to those, I call them panels. They're like the things you use to turn on the generators. We'll open this to set the alarm off, why not, while we go upstairs. Where is that? Yeah, that's getting destroyed for sure. I need to be more liberal with my stun rig usage to destroy traps. It is extremely helpful. The cooldown is not very long. Was I spotted there? Again, a bit hard of hearing because of the stupid AC. But there we have our first one, and it looked like the other one meandered its way up to this area as well at the end of the day, so we can up here on our search. It goes through there, so I guess we have to bash this door in. Since I believe it will just be in this room, yeah, so easy enough. Now, one thing I wish, and I've never actually tried, can you tell which one does 2 switches? I don't know if you can. Leave it in the comments down below if you're able to tell that before actually flipping them. Because what I've always done is either hope I get lucky with the first set of flips and find the one that switches before I hit the one that it pairs with. But it would be really cool if you could develop the skill to quickly glance at the panel and see which one is the double without having to, do trial and error on it. But it's a bit hard for me to tell whether or not that's possible. So, shit! No, man, I didn't know where it was and took too long to move. That stinks, but not a big deal, really. In the grand scheme. Alright, just a couple of trapped door, a triple trapped door segment here. And we are clean through to the other side of the area. Is that me? Oh, okay. I was like, what is that noise? I thought I was walking on glass for a second. But yeah, they brought out the extension cord wires for these for this stuff, dude. These things go a long way a lot of the time. And not exactly sure the best way to get back, so I'm just taking the way that I came. Not the most efficient, but it is effective. No luck on a rig recharger. And we can just immediately follow this wire up stairs. And again, completely switching sides and going every which way to reach the panel. Yeah, kind of just speed running a bit at the moment, which is kind of fun. Oh, went a bit too fast there. Missed out on getting the lucky quick solve. But we get a rig recharger to help us out as we can. I almost thought, you know what? Get out of here, pal. Okay? How about that? How about you get out of here? And hey, we have another poster. Guess I already had all three. I didn't even realize this. Where is our other wire leading to? Through this door. Jump the glass. Jump the glass again. And we can open up this for hopes of another recharger, but no dice. This one also going upstairs, and now I am thoroughly in areas which I am unfamiliar with, although in general I don't have great familiarity with the Toy Factory maps, aside from Incinerate the Toys, which I completed a large number of times for the Toxic Shock event tokens. And we are now looking at the final section, Section A, where we need to get the last few wires. We'll follow this one up the stairs to its trusty panel. So we're going to have to take the scenic route to get into the storage room. And wow, that's kind of cruel, I'm not going to lie. Putting glass right behind the little, I don't know what you'd call them, little car wash wipers that obstruct your vision pretty heavily. And now we also have to bash down this door. And another poster for ourselves to additionally help make up for that mistake of getting hit by the stupid little ducky. And man, this one goes a long way. And here we have the eventual panel. Boom, we've done it, and now we can go look for the other wire, which looked like it went in the opposite direction initially, but who knows what that means at the end of the day. And it appears we have it here. Which way should we go? I'm not sure at all, but we have another poster, so you can't say this was wrong. And this is actually the B wire, which I was starting to suspect. It looked a little bit strangely familiar, so yeah. Stay in Sector A. Excuse me, throat is getting a bit scratchy. Let me mute up. Alright. Maybe take a short break after this one before finishing off the rest of the weekly, but can follow our final wire to its destination here. And it is right there. So now this is going to be the big test of my attempted strategy. Uh-oh. Hey, Goosey. My attempted strategy innovation, if you want to call it that. I'm going to see if I can just run through the whole thing, hitting the buttons and importantly, beating these garage doors, which I believe close as you go. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, man. So, boom. No, you can't beat the garage doors, so terrible idea. One of my worst, you could say. You know what? We're just gonna do that. Save us the trouble, save us the headache. I think that would have been a cool way to be able to complete the trial if you set it up in advance and then just quickly knocked out all of the buttons and went. I think that could have been a fun idea, but also would have made it significantly easier generally, so I understand why it's not allowed. But still, it's still cool to just go through it all the same. All the same, it's cool to do it this way. And additionally, doing it in reverse order like that puts you in the correct place to leave, which is what you do next, and that is... Ooh, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Oh! That was close, I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't forget, guys, to smash the like button, as we've demonstrated several times in this trial. Just smash the button, and that would be most appreciated. Just gave Gooseberry a bit of the 1, 2, 3 with those items, and we are off the scene. So, unfortunately, you're not able to beat those garage doors closing, but I still think that makes for a pretty fun ending where you just go through and bonk, 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 bonk the 4 buttons. But yeah, that's the trial completed. Shut down the factory. 9 minutes, 9 seconds, A+ on the recent therapies. And I think we just had that single mistake where we got hit by the stupid explosive duck. So unluckily enough, that counts for 2 demerits, but thankfully not enough to knock us down from the A+ grade. 3 more MK challenges left to go in this weekly, which includes Release the Prisoners, Drill the Futterman, and Gather the Children of God. I believe next up is Drill the Futterman. So I will see you guys for that. Bye-bye.